Hey guys, it's Tony W. So I decided to try out this portable home gym that uses resistance bands, so it can actually simulate a lot of the stuff that I use at the gym. And not much, I really don't want to pay gym fees anymore, so I'm trying to save some money, and I would need something that could work out at home more to be more fit. So this is pretty cool because it actually folds in half and stores away, but at the same time, there's pros and cons of this resistance band. One of which is that it is very portable. You can put it in a bag and you pretty much take it with you, but quite possibly I'm just gonna unfold it and keep it underneath like a table or something, or under my bed. I just pull out and use. It's actually very useful and it's very stable too. I did find there are some goods and bads of this thing, but I'll go over that during the video. Now let's just go ahead and set this thing up. By itself it's already pretty compact. All the equipment basically fits into this platform. It's all hidden in here. As you can see, there's a lot of things in here, and there's even bars and stuff that goes into the bag as well. So all these things, there's different resistance. There's a 50-pound resistance band and also a 30-pound resistance band. It comes with two, so it works on both sides. There's an entire instruction manual telling you how to actually put this thing, which slots it goes into, but it's actually very simple. It does come with a lot of accessories, like the push-up bar handles, as well as these nylon handles. So let's pull all this stuff out. And of course you can see there's a little ab roller thing. This is actually an ab roller you could add on to the larger push bar, which is neat. This is actually a door hook that you put into a door, so you actually could do other pulls and stuff with the upper muscle groups, which is really cool too. It just basically it's a scalper on the other side of the door, so you actually use that. Very inventive. I like the fact that it's versatile, and actually you could do other things with this thing other than just push-ups and dumbbell exercises. But barbell exercises and standing dumbbell ones, it's all in the book. There's like so many exercises you could do with this thing, including the lower body and upper body muscle groups. It's very useful. In fact, it has other exercises included in the book as well, but it completely uses all the stuff in the kit, which I really like. There's nothing wasted here. Very cool in terms of that. Let's put this book away and show you how to set it up. So basically there's like a whole dozen of these rubber feet you need to put onto the base of it so that it doesn't slip and slide. And it takes about a good 5 minutes to put, no, I wouldn't say 5 minutes. It basically takes like 5 minutes to set up this entire thing. But putting it away is actually very simple too. The only problem I don't like about this is that those little rubber feet, you have to take those off before this thing closes back into a port, to close back. So that's why I just leave it underneath my bed or somewhere else where I can just slide it out and start using it. Another thing is that these resistance bands actually hook onto those little red anchor points. So you basically take off the anchor points, slide over those little anchors with the real red locking mechanisms, and it basically holds it. There's diagrams in the book of how you should set up the resistance bands, and of course it goes in pairs. Now the resistance bands, it just hooks over to that little thing, and basically you put that little lock down there and it locks. It runs through those two pulleys on the side, and that's really about it. There's like different settings for different bands or different exercises, so you just rechange it as you need it. So it's pretty straightforward and simple. Another thing I really loved about this is that those resistance bands are pretty quiet, so when you're using it there's almost no noise. So if you're, let's say, before you don't want to wake up your roommates or anyone else you live with, this exercise is actually pretty quiet and silent when you're using it. The resistance band and the pulleys on the side really doesn't cause much noise, which is good. It's also very compact and it's pretty stable in terms of that. Now that I have that, let's go ahead and make that bar for it. The bar is actually in two pieces and it screws together. It's pretty heavy metal. So as you can see, it just screws right in. And the bar is actually full of foam, so it actually has foam grips around all of it. From the center part, you see the little slot there. That little slot is actually meant for the ab wheel. So you can also just add that when you're actually using this thing as the ab wheel device. Anyways, as you can see, the resistance bands go over that pulley, and then a pulley actually slides through it. Now the push-up bars are pretty cool too. They are a little short for my taste because my knuckles just barely clear it. So I do have bigger hands. But the top is rubberized, which is nice. But like I said, there's very little clearance on my lower part of my hands. You can also put it in different positions if you want, so it changes the angle of your push-up. I love putting on the barbells because this is what I'm actually missing at home. So I'm using the barbells with a resistance band, and it's actually very, very useful for me for that because I don't have to carry a lot of barbells, dumbbells, and other weights and stuff. Now, just be careful of the platform before stepping on the platform because it's the rubber feet are all in the center and there's some on the sides, but you want to step right in the center or else it's kind of rickety. So if you step on the edge, it's not very stable, but if you step right in the center of it, it's very stable. So just keep that in mind. That's one of the other cons of this thing is that those rubber feet again. So anyways, using this barbell is pretty cool. At 30, it's actually not bad. You can actually put it to like use 50 or even change the position of it to make it even higher resistance. You could also switch out to either the ankle strap or the hand straps. So you can actually do other exercises, which I thought was pretty cool too. Again, I'm still using the 30-pound one. You can also switch out to the 50-pound resistance bands, and it would be very awesome. Now, I actually work out about an hour every day, so this is very, very convenient. And no matter which one you're using, you just switch over to a different, style or different use for this machine. Very, very good value in that respects. Again, doing the cross pulls and stuff, just nice and easy, and basically a slow motion. I don't want to do too much because sometimes there's a bounce to it, so I do it nice and slow. So it's a good resistance band, and using the 50-pound one is even harder. But at the same time, I'm just using the 30 for now, and I could actually switch it to a different position underneath, so that it actually has more resistance. As you can hear, there's very low sound when I'm doing this, so it's pretty cool for your roommates or whoever else you live with. So overall, small size, small form factor, very compact, has plenty of exercise stuff you could use with this thing, and you could train pretty much, work out all your muscle groups for your entire body. Very, very useful, very good value in terms of overall design. And the only thing is that the feet is kind of rickety. You have to stand in the center of it, but just be careful. Don't stand on the edge of this thing. Anyways, guys, this is Stern W. I hope this review was helpful to you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.